for murder in 3 acts.
Hey guys, it's Gadget, and I'm just muting the TV right now and everything. And this is live episode 41. I told you until my video program is fixed. I'm checking where the camera is and everything. Well, what's on the news front? Well, Christopher Graham John Fuel has until August 22nd to make amends and everything because like I said, I'm waiting on people to send me back the chapters to the book and everything, so I'm not going to write anything yet. And with him doing what he's doing right now, that just adds the ending that I have to now put in the book and everything, in the sense of, basically, like I said, I give people 1 year to fix their mistake. Because we all have this 1 year cycle. Hence, that's why we have birthdays and everything. Or the year cycles out, or the cycles, get it? So, like I said, my method is different from what people think. And I like thinking that way because, you know what? We became a society that throws away things, doesn't work on anything, doesn't fix anything. We don't recycle. We don't, you know what I mean, anymore? Like, oh, recycle's a new thing, like with cans and bottles. But you also have to remember, sometimes it's the right person, wrong time. Or it could be things that need to be fixed. Or people need to stay out of things while things are going on and stop influencing others to make decisions before they meet somebody and everything. You get where I'm going with this, right, people? Okay? So, yeah. So, everyone thinks, oh, stop doing this. He doesn't want you. He doesn't. No, you don't understand. These are people who are looking in and don't know the whole story. They only hear his side. My friends only hear my side. Nobody wants to hear the whole story because here's the thing. He doesn't want to tell the whole story. I'm trying to tell the whole story, and I need him to validate, but he's lying like Pinocchio. So his nose is going to keep growing longer and longer and longer until people start, you know what I mean? But what does that leave me? Well, it leaves me not pining for him like people think. It leaves people thinking I'm doing this. No. You don't understand. I'm different. I am not a teeny bopper. I wasn't raised the way you all were raised. I don't think with the brains that you think because I'm an individual. And I look and observe what's around me. I look at the thing. I could see that when people say, oh, there's drama in my life. But that drama sometimes brings goodness. Or the glass is half full, glass half empty. No, the glass is full. Just drink the damn thing. It could be poison, yes, but it also could be medicine. You know? It's a chance you take. 50-50. It's a chance you take. But if you are perceived or taught that it's this one version of it, you're never going to be able to take a chance. I had to learn how to break that habit because of what was done to me growing up, the abuse and everything and stuff. Because people didn't want to move forward. They would blame me. I'd be the scapegoat, everything. And they don't want to admit it. That's okay. I forgive them too. Because you know what? Life is too friggin' short to deal with your parents' mistakes, your siblings' mistakes, and everything else. And your friends' mistakes. But the thing is that, here's the thing about mistakes. Pencils have erasers. We can erase them and correct them. Yes, there'll still be a residue. When you write something, even though you erase it, there's still a residue. That mistake is still there, but the attempt to correct it solves the problem. Okay? So that's where I get a little pissed off and ticked off at people and everything. I also wanted to tell you guys that I got a very good deal because here's the thing. Growing up, I had always worn... And this is something that goes with my Shay, my grandfather, and everything. And I wish, okay, that I still had these. Because there's a running gag with them. Now, me to get shoes was, okay, how do I put this? I hated wearing shoes. You couldn't put shoes on me. I hated them. I didn't want to wear them. It took me forever to learn how to tie shoes. That was also part of the dyslexia. I hated shoes. Okay? I didn't like being confined with my feet. I liked walking barefoot. You could get me, I walk around barefoot here too. I walk around barefoot in my building. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. I just don't like shoes. It's a struggle at work too because I don't like shoes. I don't like them. Okay? And that's one of my pet quirks and everything. And like, you know what I mean? Stuff that, trust me, if I don't have to wear shoes, I won't wear shoes. Okay? Yet, I own a ton of sneakers and shoes. Well, not a ton like the people that have walk-in closets, 3 of them full of, right? So, there was a couple of pairs. Now, in the 80s, you didn't have all these designer sneakers. You didn't have all these name brands and everything. You went to Fava. You went to the clothing store. You went wherever. And you got shoes, right? You got sneakers, whatever, right? I have a wide front, narrow back. All right? Yes. And my arches mess up because I was born with my foot turned and everything. And I think they tried to correct it when I was younger, but it never worked. So my foot has a slight kink to it. So when I walk, I end up messing up my shoes, especially on my right foot and everything, right? And sorry, see this? This is the problem, this hair, because I got the fan going on and everything. So I'm trying to get this out. See, it didn't go in the clip like it was supposed to, and it's just annoying. And that's another thing. It's not like a thing like OCD or anything like that. It's just, it don't like it going into my mouth as I'm talking, the strands of hair. All right? Okay. So, you would go to Favor and everything. Now, back then, a lot of girls didn't, give me 1 second, guys. This is annoying for now, while I'm talking. All right, this is live. I'm taking the hair out of the clip. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to see my hair out of the clip, most of you never really get to see it. Like I said, I got to get it redone and everything, but I got to let it grow because this is all damaged. Oh, and by the way, there's a comedian going around that says, oh, run from girls with highlights. There's a reason I put highlights. It also helps with the oil in my hair. Let's see. Fix this mess and everything and stuff. Okay. There we go. It's going to look silly right now, but I don't care. Actually looks better now. All right. So, yeah. So, a lot of girls never had, like, a wide width. The girls' sneakers and shoes. So, it was very hard for me to find shoes and everything and stuff. So, Fava always had to I had to get a boy's sneaker and a bigger size and dress shoes and everything and put paper or tissues in the top so I could wear them, right? So, there was this one pair of sneakers that, it's this side now. I can't win, okay? I can't win. So, in the 80s, growing up, there was this one pair or company that made sneakers that were very popular, and they were called Kangaroos. Now, the Kangaroos had a pocket on their sneaker. I had what you would call powder blue, okay, because it was the first time they made a wide width girl sneaker. And I was oh God, how old was I? I know I was still in kid sizes, so that was good. So that meant I was anywhere under like 10 years old and stuff like that, right? And today's been one of those days. I've been cleaning, so I'm all dusty. There's a lot of dust. Hold on. Okay. So, mine were a powder blue, had a snap pocket because they didn't have a zipper. And you could put like dollars in there, everything, right? And they were the only sneakers that never hurt my feet, never whatever, right? And everything. So, you couldn't get me out of them. These were the only pair of shoes that I would wear. I hated wearing my school shoes. I hated wearing everything else. But you could never get me out of these sneakers because they never hurt my feet, right? So, naturally, what do kids do? They kill their sneakers, the heels, everything, right? And stuff, the soles of the shoe and everything, right? So what does my Shay do and everything? He gets epoxy glue and he glues my shoes back together. He fixed the heels, he fixed everything because of the way I walked, I would damage the heel, right? And the way I ran and everything and stuff. And it would be every time I go, Shay, fix my shoe, Shay, fix my shoe. He'd get me new laces, he'd get me, you know what I mean? And he'd fix my shoe, right? You know where those shoes are? Now, don't laugh. And I think my cousins, if they're watching in Long Island, will be surprised where they are. Because they're buried in the backyard of my uncle's house. We gave my sneakers a burial because my grandfather couldn't fix them anymore. Now start laughing. Here's the jokes, people, because it really wasn't a joke. We actually buried my sneakers back there in a shoebox. Irony, right? I think they were buried either in the garden or they were buried by the swing. I don't know. I only know is they were on the perimeter of the backyard. I just don't remember where. And we buried them back there. That's why I said I wish I had them because we can't have them. They're probably decompressing. You're probably, you know what I mean? Decomposing or whatever it is and stuff, you know? They are buried at my uncle's house in the backyard. So if he ever digs up anything and finds a pair of sneakers, those are mine and everything. Right? So growing up, I ended up getting like shoes, everything. I got used to because now they started coming out wide widths for girls, everything, all this stuff and everything, right? And I would get used to it, but then going through 7th and 8th grade, my foot grew a little bit, and my mother didn't want to admit to it sometimes and everything, so I would end up with red rings around my feet, everything, until we finally put me into the adult sizes, because remember, kids' sneakers and shoes are cheaper than adult sizes. So, fine and great and everything. Oh, by the way, guys, my foot's actually small. It's a 7.5 wide width with a narrow back. But because of the way they design shoes, I can either fit a 7.5 wide, an 8 wide, an 8.5, or an 8.5 wide, depending on how it's cut. Most of the time, if it's a wide width, I can even go 7 or 7.5, depending on who makes it. Okay, so you see what I mean by I always have to deal with shoes bigger than me or stuff like that, right? So where am I going with this? Well, this past year, not even 6 months, Payless, which is going out of business, right, and there's only a few left, had brought something back from my childhood. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because I'm going to tell you guys right now, today is the last day for this sale. You need to go to Payless ASAP, okay? Because I ended up buying sneakers. But not what you think. Now, you guys know that I'm on a tight budget. I'm paying back bills. My interest rate went up on my credit cards. I owe about $30,000 in debt, maybe more, right? So why am I buying shoes? Okay. One, I need to show you one of my shoes. It seems that I killed another pair of sneakers. I did. I killed another pair so bad. The insides on here are actually, if you can, I don't know if you can get in there, but you see that's all chewed up. And the best part on this one, if I can actually get my hand in the top of this one, is a hole. If you guys can see it, in the top of the sneaker. Let's see, where's the sneaker? There we go. Let's see if we can do it. There's a hole in the top of the sneaker. Alright? Those are my favorite ones because those are my Pokemon Go ones in the sense of for my cosplay. The problem is, I bought an extra pair because they discontinued those at Payless. So the problem is there's nobody to fix them. The way my grandfather used to fix my shoes. Right? So I wouldn't have to buy sneakers. But I'm going to show you something because you guys are thinking, she's got no money. Why did she buy shoes? Oh no, she's lying to us. She has money. No. Guys, the receipt is around here somewhere. I think it's still in my bag. It might be because they gave me a coupon with it and everything. Yes. This is the receipt. I wish I had other tickets and everything because I could have gotten more money off of them. There was a coupon for it, as well as many things, but the receipt, see, is Payless, right? And I'm going to put it so you guys don't see the other part of my receipt. But on that day, I know it's backwards. Let me flip this so you can see it. And there's a delay with this when you flip them. Alright, so let me fix this and everything. Because you need to see first. Okay, first you need to see the shoes and the tags on them, and then you're going to see what I paid. Alright? These were price adjust, coupon adjust, and everything, which you're going to see the price on the receipt. Now, these are an 8 kangaroos. Now, in kangaroos, since there's no wide widths, I fall in an 8. If there was a wide width, I'd be a 7.5. My true size. Right? This one's also an 8. Okay? And I got one the same pair because they didn't have any more. And they fit too comfortably, so I was trying to make sure, you know what I mean? They're Euro size. So I run a Euro size 40. So they are true because I run a 39.40 in Euro sizes. Alright. So which ones were the same? Bottom ones are the same, top one's different. Okay. Now, the price on these, I'm going to show you. Say hello. Where's the tag one? Where's one with the tag? Say hello to kangaroos with the pocket. Yes, people, there is a pocket. Alright? So look, see Velcro? And look, there's a zipper. There's a pocket. It is a pocket. This is the price of one of them. It was, I know it's backwards, but it says $49.99. Me? I don't buy sneakers or shoes for $49.99. And we're supposed to have a black pair at work, so I could change these out to like a black shoelace if I have to. I just got to ask about the blue on it and everything, right? So that's one pair. these two are the same pair. I'm going to show you right here. This one and this one. See the pocket again on there? They also were. Let's fix that. $49.99. Okay? So these three would have been $150 because we don't do tax here, right? But it would have probably charged me tax because it was $150. Now, I would never buy sneakers for $150. Sorry, no. I kill them too much. I destroy them. It's not worth it, right? So, I'm going to flip this for you so you can see what my receipt is. Okay? I'm trying to fix this so that you can see the receipt because I have to hide where the credit card information is. All right? This is my receipt from Payless. It's an actual Payless receipt. So, you ready? Just got to wait for it to focus, people. These three pairs of... Come on, focus. These three pairs, there we go. See? Thank you for shopping Payless, where I work, where I go, where it's near my job, right? And the date was August 4th, right? They are the kangaroos. Look what they marked them down to. $10, but why were they $8? Because I had a 20% coupon. Okay? So for $150 in sneakers, I only paid $24. Yes, people? I paid $24 for $150 worth of sneakers. See? And these are the tags on it. Where's the tag on this one? I put the wrong one in. Where is it? And don't mind the mess, people. This is what happens when you try to reorganize an apartment. See? $49.99. And I paid $8. So I saved $42 on each sneaker. Yes, people. Payless is having a sale. I think we're back right now because this thing takes a while. So yeah, now here's the other thing. They weren't powder blue, right? So I figured each store was different, so I was trying to find the location of the stores, right? Because maybe I thought I could finally get a dress shoe for work, $10, $8 with the coupon, right? Then I'm looking at everything, and I said, and something said, let me look online, right? I don't know where the receipt is. Let me see where the receipt is, because I think this was validation on something. Because last night, the only difference is online, you need to have $25 to do free shipping. Because, do you want to laugh what the shipping would have cost me? If I was to buy one pair of sneakers with the discount and everything, or shoes, the shipping would have been it would have been close to 20, yeah. It would have been $15 shipping because of the weight of the shoes and everything, right? And that would have been that because the snail mail wasn't going to be free either and everything, right? So I'm looking, and I don't see any dress shoes or anything like that. But then I stumble across something that wasn't in the store. And I'll try to flip this again, so you guys could see. Focus, focus, focus. Guys, look. I know the lighting's bad, but that's powder blue kangaroos. That's right, people. Light blue kangaroos. I started crying when I saw them because that was me and my grandfather, my Shay, right? I also got those, and for my cosplay, I got those. They were on sale. I'm hoping they fix. They didn't have a half size in this, so I couldn't get the 7s, so I had to get the 8s. But powder blue. So guess how much I paid on that? Look at that. For all those. I'm trying to hide the credit card information. 16 was the 2 pair. 1 pair for 8. Come on, focus. Down to, where is it? Shoe. Come on, camera, where are you? Price. That's 16. No, we want the top one. We want to go up, up, up. Focus. Focus. $32. Free shipping. 4 pairs of all that. And these sneakers are regular $50 sneakers. So yes, people, I find ways to save money. I don't pay full price for anything. And what I do is I try to pass it along to people. I tell people, come with me. come with me and I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to get everything. I've gone to jewelry stores like Claire's and everything and stuff. I waited till their sales are on. You buy everything. You wait for your coupons, all this stuff and everything. This is a family trait because my cousin Jessica does the same thing too when she goes shopping. Okay, she stockpiles all the other stuff and everything. She gets the deals and everything, and I love her to death, and I want to hang out with her because I think that's my family soulmate. Because we have soulmates that we are in love with, soulmates that are family, soulmates that are our best friends and everything. So she's my family soulmate. That's I get that from that side of the family, you know? So yeah. So that was my couple of days right now and everything. Plus I have the doctor's appointment tomorrow and everything. So I'm trying to get the rest of the place a little cleaned up and everything while I can get some time, because every time after the doctor's appointments, I'm done. They manage to... I just get tired from them and everything because they're doing so many things to find out what's wrong with me. And that's the thing. It's like, I'm telling you guys, this is real. You guys saw me when I was in pain. I'm still in pain, but it's not as bad as when it hit me. And the reason also, too, I wasn't vlogging was I was in so much pain. I was exhausted. I needed to sleep it off, everything. And then I have a surprise for you guys on here with Facebook. Did something, so I want to try to see if I can incorporate it into YouTube. Their live feed thing has something called Gifty or Live Gifty. And it's a funny thing. They gave me a football helmet, a pizza face, a mustache, and it was funny. It's on Facebook if you want to go watch it and everything. But I'm going to try to download it here so you guys can laugh and everything. But I liked it. It was fun. I got to play news reporter and everything. And, oh yeah, and I also got these in the mail. They're metal. This is La Puta from Castle in the Sky and Kiki's Delivery Service. So yeah, I got those, and there's many other things that I've been working on and stuff and everything. And those are actually free. Yeah, I didn't pay for these. These are free. I did pay the shipping and handling to get them here, but these were free. That was the stipulation. Pay $1 shipping and handling, and I got them. They're free. Most of the time you buy them, they're like $3, and then you got to pay $2 shipping and handling. They're free. So yeah, and I also have another surprise, and I know you see the box there behind me, which I gotta hide because I keep forgetting to put that away. But we might have some good news coming up. We have one powerful step in the process. We just need to fix my editing program, but you guys know what I've been talking about. Now, I have to get all new SD cards and everything, but at the same time, I wasn't paying $50 for SD cards. I can go to Staples and get them on sale and everything. But I gotta order, I forgot to order something from something, and basically it would have came in handy because I didn't think. I should have just ordered it because I thought I had an extra case, and I don't have that extra case. Which I might be using, you know what, I should use these as the cases. This might actually work. I might use these instead of buying the other thing. You know, that might actually work. And I just got to bring a marker with me to mark them off and everything. But it's somewhere over there. It's waiting for other pieces to come with it. And you might be able to see some more interesting stuff around here if I can actually get this to work. Like I said, I need to be with people when I do things because this is not a safe neighborhood. No. But I've been cleaning, getting stuff together, doing things. Like you can hear the crash now that just happened because that's me pushing stuff into the middle so I can fix that and everything. And one of my boxes fell over that has to be gone through. So I'm putting that in the middle. Like, my floor is starting to look like a floor soon. But you got to go through all, like, that's the thing. You got to go through everything to do things. Like I could put, now these are going here so that they're out of the way until I can put them where they need to go. And that, you know. Let's see. But how's everybody's day? I didn't know if anybody else was on or anything, but today for me is just a day of cleaning up, getting things done, getting ready for doctor's appointments tomorrow. And like I said, I got the best deal on shoes because I don't pay full price for things. $8. If I had more coupons, like they give you these $2 coupon things, I could have used them on each one. So I could have even gotten them for like $6. That's the thing with me. I said, like, I basically just, people don't realize that if you actually got to know me, there's a lot more that meets the eye. But because people like to influence others, people like to say nasty things about me when they don't even know me, because they're going based off of what someone says, that's wrong too. I've never said one nasty thing about Luke. The only thing I said was that I did not like the way he treated me and everything, and yet the way he's treating me makes me presume that's how he treats everyone, and even his wife and his child. If there even is a child, because in the picture it showed there was a child. And everything on the email he sent me about 2.5 years ago, telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about and all this other stuff. And then when he tells my friend in an email that he wants to rip me a new one and everything. I mean, come on. Christopher Graham John Fuel is not your property. That's the problem with these people he knows and everything. And he's not seeing that. And you know what? I don't care anymore, because I've given my advice. And even my horoscope said the same thing too today. I gave my advice and it went on deaf ears, because it's like you bring a horse to water, you can't make it drink situation. But eventually they will wise up and drink. Right? It's going to be a little too late. And hi Luke, hi Josh, or hi Chris if you put the thumbs down and everything. Because I'm telling the truth, and I know it bugs the hell out of you guys and everything. Now, if it's somebody different that wanted to put the thumbs down because they feel bad that I have to deal with little spoiled brats and people who like to act like this when they're in their adult years and everything, then that's fine to put a thumbs down and everything. But at the same time, what does that say about you too? Okay? Because this is the thing. If you want to be mirrored, hang around me. I can mirror everything back to you. And all that, because it's how you perceive yourself to people. And I have told people, do not judge me based on what others have said. Do not act like the fool in front of me, because every lie you tell will become undone. Do not act like a bully, or you're going to be ending up getting karma back in your face. Okay? Every one of them was caught. Every one of them did everything. Look at how Josh likes to hang around my page because he's so paranoid about what I'm going to say next and everything, right? This is what you guys are. You're a bunch of paranoid people who, if this is true, the way you guys acted and planned all this, are the most vindictive, evil sons of bitches in the world. Because nobody should be doing what you're doing. You shouldn't be making someone your property. You shouldn't be making someone mind be like, how do I put it? You influence them to break up with someone because you think it'll be better for them not to have that person around, even though that person might have been a strength for them. That's beautiful what you do to your friend. That really is beautiful. So I wouldn't even call you a friend. I would call you a friend of me, because you were more afraid of what was going to happen to your friend and how your, let's say, status would have been with them, and how your, how do we put it? See, I'm trying to think of status, your worth, your whatever. Because, you see, as a child of abuse, I've seen it, saw it, lived it, and, you know? So when I spot it, there's a kettle that's black, you know? There's a tiger with stripes. A leopard has the spots. And a zebra sometimes does have spots and stripes depending on when you mix it with, because there's a thing in Australia. You know? I was away for 2 days because I was in pain. And I was dealing with things with my family and stuff and everything. I'm not going to vlog every day because there's nothing to vlog about most of the time. Because you want to see me hunched over in pain, clawing at the walls the way Christopher did for everybody's attention and everything and stuff? No, I'm not an attention getter. Okay? I'm not going to go wah, wah, wah like that. No. Okay? What I tell you is what goes on in my day. If I can't vlog because of pain, I can't vlog. Today was the first time I could actually vlog and everything. And because I have adult things. Adults do things, you know? We don't sit at home at mommy and daddy's house. We don't blame our wives and kids for our fucked up lives. We don't, you know what I mean? Adults actually adult, you know? And like I said, he has until August 22nd to make amends and everything, because that would mean that he made a mistake. But if he planned this for the last 4 years and kept doing this for the last 4 years as a plan and everything, then that says something about him and all of you as well, because that just means that you guys used me, lied to me, basically are the fools, because it will backfire on you with karma, and I do believe that does happen because I've seen it too many times. At the same time, what does it say about your reputations? You know? I sit here, guys, and I have to explain myself because there are so many people out there who got the wrong information on me, who think that they know everything about me when they never even met me. And that's wrong. So I always tell everybody, get to know me. Hey, I could save you money and stuff and things. I could, you know, because there's so many things to me that got thrown away by him. Now, do I want him back in my life? Yeah, I do miss my best friend. And friends fight, Tom and Jerry fight and everything. But do I want him as a boyfriend? Probably not if he's going to be like that. And then it's starting to second guess his friendship too. Because like I said, if he planned this, the same way like my family, if they plan anything and they think they still didn't do anything wrong, that's wrong, you know? If you haven't hung out with me, if you haven't talked with me, if you haven't, like, you know what I mean? You don't know me. But it doesn't give you the right that if someone does know me for 4 years, to change their mind about meeting me in person because you don't want your friend changing or growing up or learning or maybe caring about someone because you missed an opportunity with them. That's wrong. So yeah, that's where I'm a little upset with you guys. But at the same time, a thumbs down doesn't bother me. It's just an algorithm. Thumbs up, I would be more worried if you guys did do a thumbs up. But then again, you know what? Because of all your negativity and everything in your lives, and that I point out, because that's the thing. People run from people who can spot the negativity. People run from people who could tell the truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, that's the people who run. If you're brave enough to face the truth, you got nothing to fear. That's nothing too. If you did nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. And it seems that all of them are running scared. After I found out they hijacked profiles, they took people's photos, they lied about people, they used and manipulate people that look like him, okay? All to concoct a year-long game because they had nothing better to do. They wouldn't have done that to Gwen, Carrie Ad, and everybody else. But why do it to me? What, did I leave a mark? Or I had to be punished because you didn't think I was fit for your friend? That's not how the world works. I give people 1 year to correct a mistake. 1 year. You correct your mistake, we go from there. If you go over that 1 year, anything after that, you have to start from scratch with me. I have a friend who is a cop. He only was using me for my psychic abilities, blah, 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 this and everything. Yes, I know he has a crush on me. I know all this other stuff, right? But here's the thing. I'm tired of people like that use me for my abilities, use me for my gifts, people I know and everything. He has to start from scratch now. Because he went way overboard by doing what he did. I'm not going to go into details what he did, but he went way overboard. Because if he really was my friend, he would have fixed the situation with me and Christopher and talked to all of you. Because that's the thing with people. They want us to throw everybody away. And that's not right, to throw someone away because you want something desperately. I don't want Christopher Graham John Fuel. I don't know if he wants me. I would have liked to have been part of his life. But want, need, and everything doesn't faze me. I don't need him. Because he already fulfilled the need with me. Because he did show me that sometimes when people make mistakes, they can fix them. But here's the thing. He has to learn his lesson on not to manipulate, lie, cheat, and twist the stories. I have to learn how to keep fighting. That was the thing. I never fight. Because I always said, what was the point of fighting? You know? That's why I don't fight. But this year, I had to fight because these people just wouldn't stop. They wouldn't let up. And then the people that did help me fight said, these people are the most rottenest people going. And then they absorbed one of my friends into the mix and everything. And you know what? At this point, I don't even know if I can trust her. Because I really don't trust her son or none of the others that, you know. I don't trust anybody anymore now. Well, I trust a few people. But in the sense of, I'm not going to be a recluse and stay at home. I have to stay at home because this last doctor's appointment makes or break the fact of what I'm doing. Okay? I have to cancel another one because I found out the new guidelines and I am not going to that other one. I don't have the money for that one, nor, you know, the other one I could wait till I'm 50 years old. That's another 9 years. Well, 9.5 years. You know? So I don't need that other doctor's appointment. And it's not even concerning the spot that actually has the pain. That's what I don't understand. You send me for all these other things, but let's fix the pain. You know? So yeah. This is what my life is like. Trying to stay ahead of the idiots, the morons, and the jealous, hateful, and envious people because they didn't get their opportunities or they had them and they lost them. Yeah, Christopher left. And that's what I got to remind you guys. Christopher left me during the trip. I didn't break up with him. He left me because of what people told him. It's in the book, people, and I'm almost finished with it. Like I said, I'm waiting on chapters. And like I said, everyone said, why don't you just wait until after August 22nd and finish it? Because then you have an answer. You really have an answer. I said, no, my answer still will be the same at the end of the book. Because we don't know what's going to happen. But the difference is now, it's on him. Because I've said my piece. I've done what I had to do. And he will be just like my other exes, used in an example and everything. Yeah, I'm talking with people I'm dealing with. You know what? My heart needs time to heal. But I don't like the fact of how people love to throw people away and say, go find somebody else. No. If it's fixable, it can be fixed. It's if the person is willing to fix it. But if they give up, that means that they would have never been the strongest person in the relationship. Or they couldn't handle a relationship. And if they want to stay the weakling and be manipulative and everything else and manipulated by people, then go right ahead. Because I know where my life is going. Does Christopher Graham John Field know where his is going? Does Josh know where his is going? He's a baby. That's why I don't understand with you guys. Josh is 22 years old. He's a baby. All right? Where's his parents? Where do he has to be an adult on his own? All right? Or where is, like, Luke and understanding that when his child gets bullied, is he going to be the same way too? And let his child stay bullied? You know? Because once they're bullied, then they bully them at home? No, we don't like that, you know? Because this is all things you have done to me, and that has been documented. My Instagram has one where Luke has called me names and everything. And Christopher said to stop. But you know what? He's not showing an effort to do anything. And I understand that. So I don't know why people still think I don't understand it. I'm trying to be fair to the other party. I have put out so many olive branches, forgiven them and everything. And it's just like my horoscope said. You may take a horse to go drink, but you can't force him. But I know in my heart, I forgave all of them and Christopher and everything else, even my other exes. Now it's on them. Because I wrote them off. I just want to be fair to Christopher because of everything. I want to be fair to them because there was some happy times. But then again, look what I'm dealing with. Manipulative fucks who are jealous, hateful, and envious. I miss Christopher's mom. I miss his dad. But I can't say anything about that, you know? Maybe I'll send his mom a card. She was, you know what I mean? But at the same time, is it worth it? You know? Because I'm never going to be alone. This is not alone for me. I know how to live. See, there's alone and there's alone. And that's what people don't understand. I know how to live alone. I know how to survive. I know how to take care of myself. I just have the crappiest, crummiest jobs because I can't do anything yet until I get organized. But because I was doing everybody else's legwork and dirty work and everything, told you for 4 years I was dealing with Christopher's problems as well as my family's problems, my sister's problems, everybody. And people think, oh no, you get 3 days off, 4 days off. And no, I was going back to school. I was doing, because you know what? I was tired. So now this year, officially this year, is me just talking with people. And if a guy likes me, fine and great, but it's not going to be a guy here. I don't like the guys here. They're not my type. And everything. My type does not live here. My type does not, you know what I mean? And stuff. But at the same time, I gotta heal a heart. And I need somebody who's going to be patient and wait for me while I'm dealing with a broken heart. Because it's not broken because of... We didn't have enough time for boyfriend and girlfriend with Christopher. You know? It's broken because he broke my trust as a best friend. He broke my trust as a friend. Because he didn't want to be alone. Well, guess what? You're going to be alone with people. And that's what the difference is. I can be alone and be alone, and it doesn't faze me. I don't need to have people in my life every 5 seconds. He wants people in his life 5 seconds because he needs that attention. He wants that attention. Like I said, I have not even watched that video. Okay? I have not watched that video. But I did get sent something in the mail saying that he mixed up his meds. Someone sent me an email with a little caption that said he mixed up his meds. Okay? And I just deleted it. Okay? And then someone else sent me something, and I'm like, okay. Then someone sent me the actual post. And he didn't mix up his meds. He basically wrote something about that he was decreasing his meds. So you see how people like to play telephone and mess it up and lie about things? This is where I'm getting at, people. You want to play games? You're going to play with fire, you're going to get burned. And guess what? This witch knows how to get around fire because she was burned at the stake once by guys. Twice. Third time, we burn you. And by the way, I'm a phoenix. I'm a Scorpio. You can burn me, I'll rise from the ashes. And that's what I warn you guys. I said 3 by 3 by 3. What you do to me will happen to thee. You keep putting negative on me, negative is going to come back to you. You put positive, positive will come back to you. You lie about me, guess what? All your lies will come undone. Okay? Everything is going to unravel on all of you, including Christopher Graham John Fuel. So don't push the universe. The universe will give you a payback for how well and nicely you all treated me. And like I said, I forgive all of you. And I was having such a good day until, like I said, I got a thumbs down because someone didn't like the truth. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And I don't care if I'm age restricted because this should not be for children. Children should not be watching any of this. Because they should be at home with mom and dad learning stuff. And not being on social media. Or having cell phones at 3 years old. All I ask, people, I am a small little vlogger who has crazy stuff happen in her life. And the only reason you haven't seen the crazy stuff happen is because I've been dealing with bullies for a whole year. That's another thing. If you ever do that stupid app that's like a Shahwa or whatever it is, that condones bullying. Alright? Don't do that. Alright? No. I have to be on, like I said, bed rest or anything. Trust me. If this doctor's appointment goes well, and if I have to live with this pain, and it's a pain that I don't have to worry about if I run or anything in the sense of that, I'll live with it. I'll go back on my pain meds and I will live with it. But if they can correct what is wrong, oh yeah, hell, I'm getting it corrected. Because for 3 years I have been in excruciating pain, and I want this corrected now. I can't do anything about my tooth and here with the TMJ, because I need to get that filling out, and with the mercury filling, it is too dangerous and expensive for them to do it in the dentist office. I have to wait till it falls out, and then they can fix the tooth to make sure there's no mercury in the tooth or anything, and put a brand new filling in there, which is a silver filling. I know he watches these. I know all of you watch them, and I forgive all of you. But come that day, April 22nd, the next day or whatever, or that Saturday after, there is going to be a wrap-up vlog. There is going to be things that I'm going to say to you right now, like I said, because it's a little too late. And if any of my new friends are watching these, go back and look at the whole year I've been bullied. All because he gave up on me and didn't tell anybody. And when I did it, I'm the bitch. I am the one that he deserves better. You know what? Guess what? And my friends put it this way. He goes better than me? That he deserves better? Yeah. Goes better than me? He's going to be broke off his ass. Well, his parents are. Goes below me? He's hitting the dog pound. That's the way my friends put it. Me? I just know if he doesn't wise up to what's going on, he's going to be alone the rest of his life and manipulating another girl into feeling sorry for him or manipulating other people because that's all he knows. And one of their friends, Christopher and Claire Bear, their mutual friend who emailed me, because I will be reading that come August 22nd if he does not make amends, what she said. And I have it as proof. And it will be read live because I will put the computer in this so you could see it. Because I never told them who the person was and their name. One person knows who it is. And they said, that person's right. You would have been a good match for Christopher if he wasn't a selfish, no good, manipulating, lying Pinocchio of a fuck. Because like I said, if he did this as, you know what I mean? Then he's a narcissistic and sadistic bastard. But if he made a mistake, all is forgiven, and he has to start from scratch. And trust me, oh, it's going to be one of those where, sorry, that doesn't work, bye. That doesn't work, bye. Oh, maybe I'll, no, bye. Stuff like that. But on to other things, right? Like I said. So, to reiterate, Josh is paranoid. That's why he's still on my page. I don't care if I lose him as a subscriber. He can go away. What else is going on? Christopher has till August 22nd, which is in a couple of weeks. I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I have to cancel another one because I don't need it. Because it doesn't even relate to what's going on. What else? I'm fixing the apartment. I'm talking with people. I'm getting on and doing what adults do. Getting on with life. The only difference with me is I give you time. You get time to fix a mistake. But after that time, I'm Fangul. You know? Okay? Telling you right now. What's going on in here is today, the rest of the day, cleaning up this thing because I got my yarn. I have yarn all over the place. That's the problem. And the thing is, I got yarn, I got this and everything. All because I have to get rid of these, like, 10 boxes of paper. And they're school papers. And everything. So, and then I just got word from unemployment office. I need to save 2017, 2016, and 15. Everything else can get shredded. Yes. You know? But like I said, people, my door, I have an open door. But right now, it's slowly closing to them. And like I said, I feel bad for most of them in the sense of they lost out on an opportunity. By throwing me away, they lost out on an opportunity to get to know New York. They lost out on an opportunity to see all the things that I could offer them here in New York. Yes, he still has some friends here in the United States, but they can all deal with themselves. You could say all you want about me, but it doesn't faze me. You could be a bitch to me, you could be a bastard to me and stuff like that, but when you don't know the whole story, and you think I'm this big, bad, stupid, whatever, anything, and all that bad-mouthing, I'm not bad-mouthing. I'm stating facts, what I was told, and how you treated me. And then I'm saying with stuff that's alleged, which is alleged. So if you have a guilty conscience and come to me and start cursing me out before you find out the whole story, then you don't know the story. But if you can be an adult and find out the whole story and my side of it, then you may have a chance. I'm hoping Christopher Graham John Fuel's Jiminy Cricket tells him to tell the truth. Because if he wants to stay a wooden boy, he can stay a wooden boy and let his nose grow. Because eventually, one day, Pinocchio ends up being firewood. If you see the dark history of it. Because, you know where I'm going with this, people. He's a puppet. Pinocchio is a puppet. And never becomes a real boy until he tells the truth. And learns. So I guess Christopher Graham John Fuel and the rest of you guys should be watching Pinocchio. And see what changes can be done. Because I will say this, if Christopher's watching, the next time I get a phone call from one of the podcasters cursing me out because you leave a podcast that I didn't even know you left. You see this wonderful thing here? Yeah, it'll be a lot louder than that. So yes. I told you. Things get found out when people start being stupid. I did not even know he left the podcast. I had a nice earful of how I am the most despicable human being going. But it's funny, he's the one that created the podcast. And it got taken away from him. So will I live my life and let the babies be babies and the selfishness of them all? You know, the one thing I do say, if they had any decency, they would not have stooped this low. If he had any decency, he would have stood up for me. But clearly he doesn't. And I hate saying that if his mom and dad are watching. But your son is hiding stuff from you. And he's acting like a fool. He could have resolved all this, but even when I asked you guys for help, you guys didn't care because it would upset your trip and everything. Yes, he's an adult, but you claim he has a handicap, all of you, including Luke. So I think you took responsibility when you guys took him in like that. So yeah. So no more of these games, no more of anything. I'm done babysitting his ass. You guys can keep him. But I wanted to be fair to him. Because there was some good times. But if you guys like to give thumbs down because I tell the truth, because I'm trying to tell you that I'm moving on with my life and being fair to people, that I forgive all of you for your stupidity, indiscretions, your jealousy, hateful, and envious ways of not getting to know me and only hearing half a story because you want to be big shots because you know him longer, that's fine. It's your own prerogative. But don't lie about me and don't try to destroy me because karma will be a bitch to you all. I'm just wondering the one day when the lightning bolt cracks his backyard or anybody else's yard, maybe that'll be a sign to let you guys know that don't mess with me. Don't mess with anyone. And don't treat anyone the way you guys have been treating me. Because at least, you know what? I forgive all of you. They may not. But it's looking like to be almost an hour, and I'm sorry I ranted for an hour, but I've been off, and I've been dealing with pains and everything and stuff. But I just wanted to tell you the good deal I got on the sneakers, that I still give him time to fix it. I'm working on the books, everything, doctor's appointments and stuff. Like, tomorrow, I wish I could vlog for you guys, but I'm going to be with my dad, and he doesn't like vlogging and stuff, and it would have been perfect, because then I could have had everything with me. But I'm also waiting for certain equipment to go with it and everything and stuff. And I may just have to bite my tongue and go buy a new editing program if this thing can't be fixed. And it's stupid because I just bought it and it's already outdated. That's the problem with everything. Every time you do anything, it's always outdated or something, you know? So, yeah. So, I'll figure out something, but it's almost, oh God, it's 6:47. I have to finish getting ready in here and stuff for the doctor's appointments tomorrow and finish cleaning in here. And I just got another viewer. Okay, yeah. You came in too late. and everything. But it's hard with this and everything because I want to keep vlogging for everybody. I want to keep doing things, but I don't have people to help me with that. And that's okay too, because I don't mind being alone and doing this. I just try my best. And like I said, tomorrow's doctor's appointment is the make or break it. If things look okay and I could do and go back to what I need to do and everything and stuff and just live with the pain, I'll go back on my pain meds and hopefully just have to deal with it, because the pain meds only take the edge off the pain. I've been doing breathing exercises to fix the other stuff, but it's sad. Because they say a lot of times it's stress that deals with it too. And that's what I'm saying, don't ever prejudge me, because you would not want to walk a mile in my shoes. You really don't. Because my mom is bipolar manic depressive that doesn't want to admit it. Everyone's like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with her. And then she acts up and everything and stuff. And dementia runs in the family. And we think she's already getting dementia. And I could see it. I know she has it because I saw it with my grandmother and my great-grandmother. I ended up getting the dyslexia and everything else from my dad's side. So even my DNA test said I don't have dementia. What I do have is the gene for cancer. And what am I doing with that? Nothing. Because we're going to live. Everyone's going to live, and stuff like that. But I don't let this get to me. When I was younger, yes, because I didn't know any better. I didn't know there was places that could help me. People I could trust or talk to. Even as an adult, I didn't know that, because we're trying to explain to everybody in my family what you guys did to me was wrong, and they still don't see it. And everyone talked to me and they said, you are one of the rare ones, because you didn't turn into that mush or whatever they are. You know what I mean? That these people are. I'm putting in layman's terms, because some people who dealt with what I dealt with can't handle life. And they said, I'm the total opposite. I can handle life. I'm willing to go. I want to get the hell out of everything and go and do things. They said the only thing that was holding me back is the fact that I don't have the resources, meaning money, meaning a chance, I don't have a job that could actually pay the way, And that's okay. It doesn't bother me. I'm working on things. I'm getting things done. I can crochet. All the stuff that can make me money. But like I said, guys, I get these people that watch. I get people whatever. I just want you guys to know that the way I was treated by him and his friends, I at least forgive them. But if someone else they do it to, may not forgive them. May be taking more action than anything, And that, everyone says, does that worry you? I said, it would have. But I've learned. It's not my problem anymore. And why I am giving him till August 22nd to fix this. To salvage at least a friendship that we had. But if he's not going to do that, and he just wants to stay with all the people that are younger, stupider, just learning about things and stuff that don't have adult responsibilities because they're still living at home with mommy and daddy, fine and great. Everyone thinks I'm living at home. No. Mommy and daddy live across the hall in the other apartment, yes. But at least I have more freedom now than I did before. And if I could get a better job, I would even have more freedom, because I wouldn't be here. No, I do like this neighborhood. That's the only reason I don't want to leave either. I like this neighborhood, even with all its ups and downs. Plus, my grandparents used to live down the block and everything. It's too much of a home for me and stuff, I don't run like people do. I try to keep everything and try to work with everything. Because if you keep running, like I said, if you keep running, whatever you're running from is going to eventually catch up to you. So your best bet is to stay, fix it, and then move forward. That way the thing that's chasing you won't hurt you. Because you've already resolved it and fixed it. And I hope you guys take that message, because this is actually going to hit an hour. Alright? But P.O. Box is in my info section. I don't know if I'm going to write it on here. But if you guys want to send a letter, I could read about everything, or shout outs or anything. Or if I could try to get the editing program to work, it's Gadget Events, Geek Marriages, and it's P.O. Box 466, Bronx, New York 10463. Send me, guys. I want to hear from you all and everything, because I'm just tired of everyone not having a voice. So if you want a question answered or anything about, like, every day if you're having something go wrong in your life and you want to vent, I'll put it on here, you know? Maybe somebody else on here can answer that question. But as of now, I'm just documenting everything that's been going on and the fact that the bullying has stopped. And it's 2 seconds to an hour. Ready? 1 hour. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Enjoy.